How you doing, guys? Welcome back to my channel again. I hope you notice I'm in a new studio arrangement here. I changed my studio around and now we're looking a little different. Let me know down in the comments below if you like it. This is a new look. So me and Mr. Fox have predicted the price for CCIV for today. I'll show you the comments where me and him were talking about the price action for today, and we kind of got it right. Actually, everything that we talked about happened. So we have been kind of predicting the price of CCIV throughout the past few videos. You know, he always comments on my videos, so we kind of have been right and in sync with that. So I like that. Definitely comment down below, Mr. Fox, what you think about tomorrow. I think we talked about it a little bit in another video comment section, but yeah, so I want to talk about tomorrow's action for CCIV and also what could happen tomorrow, because CCIV is the CEO of Lucid Motors is going to be on Mad Money tomorrow with Jim Cramer. So that's huge because, as you can see, CCIV had a huge run up today, and if you missed it, then don't worry, it can probably come down again. I'm not sure because the sentiment is too bullish right now. So I hope it comes down because I want to average down, but if it doesn't, then that's fine. But let me show you the tweet right here that I'm referring to. So this is what do you call it? Twitter, and then Lucid Motors here. CEO Peter Rawlinson speaks with Jim Cramer on Mad Money on CNBC to discuss Lucid Motors' progress, how the announcement to merge with CCIV bolsters our mission. Obviously tune in tomorrow. So Jim Cramer in his show recently also said that CCIV is too cheap right now for the price it was at before, and I think he's right. I think the sell-off was an exaggeration, from retail investors. There was too many retail investors in Lucid Motors, CCIV. And what I mean by that is there was a lot of people just trying to profit out of CCIV. Pretty much buy low, you'll sell high, a swing trade. And for some of us who are actually trying to invest in a company and that really care about the company, it hurts because then you have all the sell-offs. Like, I'm not selling my shares. I'm down like 30%, right? And actually, that brings me to a good point. It should be down on your screen below, somewhere around here. I'm gonna be doing something new where I put, if you don't know about the challenge of this channel, it's basically, I started with around $5,000 in January 1st, and we have been up ever since. So I'm gonna leave it down here, how much we're up in percentage and the current status of the account, of the trading account. And also maybe at the end, I'm going to show quickly a screenshot of all of my positions in a Excel sheet, which I might create a video in the future explaining how the Excel sheet works. And also, if you want it to use it for yourself as well, but that's coming pretty soon. But yeah, I'll be showing it down here. Anyways, what I was saying is, it hurts investors like me because I'm going long on Lucid Motors. I care about the company. I like the company. I like their vehicle. And sometimes if you care about the company, you're an investor, and that's all that matters. But if you're just trading stocks, it's not good to like marry a stock where you're like, oh, I love this stock, whatever. That's not good. But when you like a company, you want to stick by their side, then that's called an investor. But yeah, so let me show you here in the charts what I'm looking at for tomorrow. And this is important because you want to know where to buy. You don't just want to be caught off guard. And obviously, it could go up, but if I want to buy tomorrow, where do I buy? What could happen tomorrow? This is short-term, what do you call it? Price action. So you want to know what could happen tomorrow. And let me show you here. At this point right down here, this is where, if I'm not wrong, oh, actually, never mind. You see this line right here? We drew it in another video as key support, and we talked about it. Like, if it was to drop down below this line, it would fall down to either 24 or to the strongest support we have seen, which is probably not anymore the strongest support, but it was around 22.5. Hopefully we don't get to see 22.5 anymore. I doubt we will. I would be happy though, because it would give me a chance to average down. I wish I had averaged down before. I messed up. It's fine. Well, right now, what I'm seeing for strong support is here. Sort of strong support at the 50 EMA line, right? On the daily chart. So it's a 26.74. This is where it has strong support. But this red box you see right here is some sort of like the immediate support that we could have for tomorrow's action. I see some weak support at around 28.80, but it doesn't mean that it's weak. It could also be a bounce back if it ends up dropping, right? This is just, if it drops, this is a support line. And this whole rectangle right here is what I see as a support area where it could bounce off of this. The strong support for tomorrow should be around 27.92. That's the 50 SM, that's the 50, that's the 200 EMA on the hourly chart, right? It's not as strong as a daily chart, but for tomorrow short-term action, this is where I see support, right? So if you want to get in CCIV tomorrow for profit of a swing play, don't get in right away unless you see huge spikes and then you want to day trade it real fast, then that's fine. But if you want to swing trade it and you see a pullback, this would be interesting, because if it pulls back, you know it could bounce right off of this area. So I would get in right there if I see confirmation that indeed it has, you know, reversed the course, and then it could go back up to, I don't know, 31 or something. But tomorrow, there's a lot of momentum on this stock. We already touched 30 again during after hours. So if that was to happen, that's what me and Mr. Fox were talking about. If we were to break 28, we said it would go up to 30 because people would go to, you know, would go on ape mode, right? And so that's exactly what happened today. It broke 28 right here, like it was trying, you know, but it definitely broke 28, and then, like I said, it went up, it touched 30 this after hours. I'm thinking that tomorrow we could see some sort of sideways action here. Maybe it'll hit 31 during pre-market hours, and then you'll see a little slight pullback, but we can see something tremendous tomorrow. I could expect this stock to go back up to 33 or something. That's crazy, right? I could see it happening tomorrow, because this is the retail investors again. And there's like some, I don't know, I've been hearing a lot about Wall Street bets. Like right now, if Wall Street bets wanted, they could pump this stock up to whatever they wanted. You know, obviously they brought GME to like GameStop to like 500 from nothing. So this is, you know, they could definitely do that with the help of other retail investors. But I've been hearing a lot about that, and that's kind of fun. Like if you're in, I'm okay with that. If they want to pump this stock, then go ahead, you know. But it's gonna be on Jim Cramer tomorrow. Definitely look out for that. And what I would do if I was you, and if you were working from home and stuff, or, you know, I would have the TV on with CNBC, and then once they're on, just look for that. Because I was looking at a stock today. I think it was, I don't have it right here. Let's see. No, I don't have it right here. I was looking at a stock, and they were talking about it on CNBC, and I'm probably gonna make a video about it. I'm not sure. I'm gonna do more research on it to see if I like it or not. It jumped from like $13 to $18 in a matter of seconds because it was mentioned on CNBC. You know, especially if they're pumping it up, which seems like that's what Jim Cramer's. I think that's what he wants to do now. Like he's talking about it and he's making it look really good. People listen to him, right? So you want to cash in on that? Tomorrow will be a good time. Should be a crazy time for CCIV, either down or up. My bets are we're going up. But if we come down, like I said, it could be a bounce and it could be around this area right here. So watch out for this area, right? And if you're a long-term investor, I don't know, just welcome to the ride. I'm not averaging down tomorrow. Obviously, if that thing goes to 33, I'm not gonna average down. I had my chance, I didn't take it. So I'm gonna average down around here. You see this blue line here? This is the 50 EMA support on the daily. So this is where I would average down myself. This is around 26.74. I had the chance to average down to 22, but I didn't. So now I don't see this thing coming down again to 20s. Like I said, the least I see it come down to is 26.74 and then jumping right back up. So that's exactly what's going to happen, I believe, and I'm going to be covering that if it happens in the future. So that was CCIV for tomorrow. Like I said, it's going to be an exciting day because, you know, they're going to talk about it on the Jim Cramer show, Mad Money. So definitely pay close attention to that. And if you want to follow my Twitter, I'm probably going to tweet about it. If you want to be reminded, I can send a tweet. You have to turn on notifications or something, and I'll send a tweet and I'll retweet when they're on on CNBC, just to let you know they're on CNBC, and you know, so you're aware of that. So you can follow me on Twitter if you'd like. And yeah, that would be CCIV for tomorrow. Expect awesome things to happen on CCIV. You know, I'm still bullish on it. I'm still long term on it. You're gonna see it on my chart. I'm probably gonna put it at the end. I'm still bullish on it, and my average is 40 or something. So it's not a good average, you know, but we're getting there. So right now I'm okay. I have an average down, which was a mistake. I will soon, but it's a long-term investment, so I'm not worried about it. You know, I have long-term investments, and I have the money that I play with to make extra money and then put it in long-term investments. So that's my strategy for now, and it's paying really well. You'll see it at the end, and I'll show you there. So that was it for CCIV. If you'd like to be part of this family that we have, the little family that we have, subscribe down there. There's a button where you can subscribe, and you know, I'll be posting videos on terminologies, classes, trading classes, show you how I read the charts, and show you what's really important, because in reality the most important things you want from a chart is you want to know if the stock is going to keep going up, right? Momentum. You want to know if where are your support lines, not just, you know, from the charts. You want to make them yourself, and you learn as you go, but those are the most important things you need from a chart. You know, there's some complicated stuff, but I keep it simple and it works out perfectly. And if you go back to some of our videos and go to the charts and look at them, we have been pretty much dead on most of the time. I don't think we've been wrong, but that could be beginner's luck. I'm not sure, but we have been doing really good with the charts. So shout out to Mr. Fox. Thank you if you're watching this video. I appreciate you, bro. So yeah, so all right, so I'll talk to you pretty soon, hopefully tomorrow. I have some news to bring to you. They could be big, maybe they're not, but we'll talk about it the coming few days. So thank you very much for sticking around until the end, and yeah, good luck tomorrow with CCIV. I might make a video on Palantir tomorrow, since Palantir is another hatch stock that I also have, and you'll see it on my portfolio there. So stick around for that, and you have a good night and good luck tomorrow.